everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new romantic comedy movie dropped on Netflix called The Royal Treatment, and it is starring Mena, Massoud, Laura Marano, and this movie is directed by Rick Jacobson. So when I saw the trailer for this movie, I thought, ooh, this movie looks really interesting. Especially, I was really excited to see this movie to support Mena Massoud. Last year, Mena Massoud, he made a huge headline after starring in a billion-dollar movie Aladdin. He said in his interview, nobody in Hollywood is actually giving him any role. Like, he didn't have any role offer right now. So when people heard that, including me, I was really sad when I heard that he's not getting any movie in Hollywood. So, so if you have seen, or which I do imagine many people have seen that interview. So if you have seen that interview, of course you want to support Mena Massoud by watching this movie. Although I'll say this movie is definitely very mixed bag for me. As I was saying, I was really excited. Still, I finished the movie, so I did do my part. So if you want to support Mena Massoud, you do need to finish this movie. That being said, I thought this movie was really cringe. Some of the scene when I was watching it, I was like, oh my god, no way in real life anybody will act like that. The way some of this side character, they act in this movie, you are like, oh my god. And all this thing in the saloon, these ladies were doing, I was like, oh, especially this grandma, she just bring this pasta when she was cutting his hair and ask him to eat it. And I'm like, oh my god, how could you ask him to eat the pasta when he's getting a haircut? All the hair is going in the pasta. It's so stereotypical. This movie shows you about, it's just an example of how cringe some of this movie is. That means I really like still Mena Massoud. I thought he was good in this movie, although many times when I was watching this movie, he had this expressions in his face, like what I'm doing here, like some of his acting, the way that this director, Rick Jacobson, who by the way, he directed Breathe too. Because when I was watching this movie, I thought, oh, maybe this movie is directed by some first-time director. No, he has directed other movie. How could you make movie like this? The way he shot some of the scene, especially when you watch Mena Massoud, you can see he was really uncomfortable. Especially halfway through this movie, really became you are watching Aladdin. Only the roles were reversed here. Mena Massoud, he's the prince, but this girl is like the Izzy, she's this hairdresser. So that being said, I thought Laura Marino, or Marano, her name, I never seen this actress before. And I thought in this movie, her acting was cringe-worthy bad. I was like, oh my god, the way she acted in some of this scene, like especially her costume, some of the costumes she was wearing, I was like, oh my goodness, this movie is really awfully directed from this director. That means I do imagine some people will like this movie because of again, I'd actually never seen, this actress is really bad. She was so bad in this movie. I imagine many of her fans will be mad at me for saying this, but I'm telling you the truth, and she was really cringe-worthy bad in this movie. Some of the scene, the way she was acting, the way things where she's saying didn't why you were talking like that? Apologize to these people, that people. I'm like, he's a prince in this movie, or you think he's Aladdin? That means that there was a two lady who went a vacation with her there. Not vacation, I guess. Those two hairdressers. They goes to this castle. By the way, these people invited them to go there and live in their castle. They go there, these two hairdressers. The way they talk about Mena Massoud's ancestor in this movie, I was like, again, nobody in real life will talk like that. It's really cringe-worthy when you watch it. Unfortunately, I was really disappointed by this movie. I feel like Netflix saw Aladdin, they got Mena Massoud, and they just basically, you are watching reverse Aladdin movie. His prince here and this hairdresser who is so... Really, it was really bad watch for me. Normally, I'm not this much negative, but I was really surprised how bad this movie was. That being said, I hope you still finish the movie. If you don't like the movie, just put it on and finish it, because I hope Mena Massoud, he does get more movie. I hope this actress, however, she's not good. She doesn't get any more movies. She was really cringe. That means I hope Mena Massoud, he gets more movie. That was my thought on this movie. I was really... Maybe a little too harsh. Maybe I was okay. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie. And if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to check out my other reviews on Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and take care.